Good evening. You're listening to the Garden City Community Chat Show with your hosts Carrie, Tom, and Mike. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Well, hello, Garden City and all our surrounding neighbors. How you doing tonight? Welcome to episode number 709 of the Garden City Community Chat Show. It's Thursday, June 5th, 2025. We're so happy you could be with us tonight. We hope you're all safe and doing well. I am your host, Carrie, and also joining me tonight, former Garden City Councilman Mike Jones. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing pretty good, Carrie. Just got back from the Kiwanis monthly evening meeting.
Yeah, how'd it go?
Yeah, well, we had 8 people there.
Okay. Well, not a great turnout, but hey, it was a good time anyway, right?
Yeah, we talked about all the stuff that was discussed at the board meeting last night, which had more people in attendance than the regular membership meeting did on the following night.
Wow. Well, that's good. Also, Garden City's very own meteorologist, Doppler Tom Iwinski. How you doing, Tom?
If busy wasn't a word, I don't know what I would call it. Like, it's been pretty incredible at work, to be honest with you.
Really.
The last 2 days, I'm going to give you 2 examples over the last 48 hours. Kansas City got hit by a tornado. St. Louis got hit by a tornado. We had to cancel the game yesterday. Back-to-back tornadoes each day. Both metropolitan areas got hit by tornadoes and widespread storms and flooding. So it's been an incredible ride, and that's just this week. So that's why I couldn't be here the last 2 weeks in a row, because I've been just so busy dealing with that.
And we got the worst air quality here in Michigan in the world.
I'm telling you, it's something every day.
Oh my God, keeping you busy.
But I am now here, and we can talk our weather in depth tonight.
Awesome. Well, Tom's going to give
You
that.
could use some weather and cancellations in Chicago tonight or
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tom's going to be back shortly to give us the most current and accurate forecast for you, so stay tuned for that. Just a quick message about next week's show on June 12th. Our guest will be Lieutenant Michael Shaw from the Michigan State Police. With summer upon us and people hitting the roads for vacation, he'll be here to discuss getting to your destination safely. Also talk about distracted driving and much more. So please get this on your calendars. Pretty important show. If you have any new drivers in your house, you may want them to listen as well. Safety. That's what we're going to be talking about. Tonight, we have another good friend of the show. She is the co-chair of the Autos For Autism event coming up soon. Lisa Clark's going to be here. It's a huge event that brings in lots of money for a great cause. Mike and I have the honor of being part of it, and Lisa will be here to tell us all about it right after Tom's weather segment. So please stay tuned for that. Also, a little later, Mike, you're going to close out the show with several community events and announcements that's happening around the area. So have your calendars ready for that as well. I also want to mention real quick, if you're watching us live on Facebook and YouTube, go ahead and post your questions and comments in the comments section. You can find us live right now at facebook.com/GCChat, and over on our YouTube channel, just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. You can also email your questions to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, and we'll be more than happy to get those questions answered for you. Remember, we're here to promote not only our community, but yours as well. And speaking of community, if your community organization, business has any events, announcements, or cancellations that you'd like to get out to our listeners, what should they do, Mike?
They should email us probably, Kerry.
Yep. Email those details to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on Facebook. And Mike will pass that information along for you as well. Remember, you're always welcome to come on the show and promote your community, your business, or organization anytime. We also encourage any local business to check out and join the Garden City Business Alliance. See what great things they can do for you. Head on over to their website at gardencitybusinessalliance.org. All right, we're going to get Tom in here now with a check of the weather, and then we'll be chatting with Lisa Clark. So stand by for Tom.
Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away.
Had some crazy weather, huh?
Oh, yes, we always do. And like you were saying as well, I mean, our air quality in and out the last couple of weeks or so, about a week or so, has been not too good. And unfortunately, it's probably going to continue. So I will break down those details. But otherwise, a little bit of a gray day today. We had some pretty good heavy rain last night that had some pretty good
soaker
downpours and about an inch of rain. But we are currently dealing with temperatures still well into the upper 60s today. So a very cool, cloudy day continues. And overall, like I said, the main story is going to be this air quality. So talking about that over the next couple of days briefly, we are going to continue to be dealing with this wildfire smoke having implications on our air quality over the next couple of days. And the reason why this is in effect is because I even seen today, if you squint out there, you're going to see the heaviness of the air. You can see the haze and the smoke becoming closer to the surface. And if you remember, I think it was like about 2 years ago, we dealt with that pretty much a lot over the summer. So it could be a very similar summer that we dealt with a couple of years back with this smoke from Canada as it continues to come down. So this is going to continue for the rest of the work week. And this is just going to probably be the first round of many as we go into the next couple of weeks, probably the entire summer. So if you are not good with any of these conditions, obviously you should take it fairly light and avoid those strenuous outdoor activities and just take it easy and do your best to limit outdoor times if you're very sensitive to all this activity. So overall, that is generally where, unfortunately, we are going to continue to deal with this. And overall, we will keep updates on that as each round of wildfire smoke from Canada continues to unleash a lot of smoke and fog and haze across the area. So otherwise, outside of that, we're too shabby today. Obviously, we've dealt with a lot of clouds after some pretty good heavy rain last night. Overall, our temperatures will continue to remain relatively mild, kind of still remaining into the low 60s overnight. But our clouds won't really break up too much tonight, but they'll probably remain relatively tough out there. And as we go into the end of the work week on a Friday, doesn't look too shabby of a day. We're going to be dealing with temperatures rising back into the low to mid 70s, mix of clouds and sun. So the clouds will break up more than they were today. And that's why we're going to be dealing with temperatures a little bit warmer with those temperatures getting into the mid 70s. So not too bad of a day, another dry day to end the work week. And overall, This trend will continue throughout much of the weekend as well. We're going to be seeing our dry conditions continuing on Saturday with temperatures into the mid 70s continuing. And as Sunday rolls around as well, we are going to be watching for maybe some low end chances for some rain, but for the most part, a lot of dry time will continue to prevail on Sunday as well, with temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Overall, there could be maybe a shower or two, but for the most part, a lot of dry conditions will continue. You see those chances remain fairly low, 30%, 20 to 30% chances as we go into late Sunday and into Monday morning as well. So overall, that's going to be the next round of potential weather to keep an eye on. A lot of hit and miss activity. And overall, you can see that continues very on and off and hit and miss throughout the day on Monday, as well as we have a very slow moving system moving through as well. It's just like yesterday, where a lot of people didn't see a whole lot of rain until after sunset, but there were some areas during the day that saw quite a bit of heavy rain at times. So that's kind of how those days can come up. Some areas get missed, some areas can get a wallop of rain. So we will keep a close eye on that as we go into Sunday and into Monday. And by Tuesday, we're going to continue to deal with temperatures remaining relatively consistent in the low to mid 70s as well. So temperatures start skyrocketing like they were last week for a couple days, but they're remaining relatively mild and steady. And overall, dry conditions looks to be a pretty good bet as we go into Tuesday as well. The next day, mid next week, again, we're going to be seeing our temperatures getting a little bit warmer as well. We're probably going to be eyeing the 80-degree mark again as we go into Wednesday the 11th, and overall those dry conditions will be the main feature as well. So we will be warming our temperatures back up mid to late next week. As we go into Thursday, we will see our temperatures probably get into the mid to upper 80s. So we are going to be seeing the increase in temperatures again after this nice seasonal little break in our action. And overall, those dry conditions again Wednesday into Thursday, with those temperatures ramping into the 80s. By the time we get toward the end of next week, we will be again dealing with temperatures well into the 80s as well. This is probably doing a little bit of an underrepresentation of the actual temperatures. I think they're probably going to get again going into the upper 80s as we go into the end of next week as well. And then just peaking a little bit toward the upcoming weekend, or not this weekend, but the following weekend. You can see the general gist is for mild temperatures to continue, but maybe some hit and miss shower and storms very on and off as well, as we might have a new system beginning to peak back into our region. So not too shabby of a weather picture, a lot of dry time mixed in there. I don't see any bigger systems really coming into the picture. Just a lot of hit and miss stuff mixed in there. But overall, those clouds will remain fairly tough through the evening, but dry conditions will prevail. So not too shabby there. Just going to be dodging some poor air quality for the rest of the work week and potentially as we go into the core of summer. So keep note of that. But otherwise, expanding outward and seeing what other weather is going on across the U.S. Again, not too shabby across Michigan. A lot of that stuff remains just south into Ohio. You do see a lot of heavy downpours and a lot of heavy rain and even some flooding developing as well. And you can see these rain and storms just inundating a lot of the eastern United States as well, with a lot of bands and features, a lot of clusters of very strong storms as well. You do see that extends down into the southeastern United States as well, through the Carolinas, Georgia, and Florida. Again, there is some areas of thunderstorms lingering across the central U.S. A lot of severe weather continues to be plaguing Oklahoma and Texas as well. So it's been very busy in that front. You do see a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings in the yellow and tornado warnings in the red. So it's been very active, and flooding even down toward here into southern Texas in the green. So very active there. It continues all the way into the western United States as well, and very active continuing. So the good news is that we're kind of in between some systems the next couple of days, remaining very mild our temperatures, so we'll take that. Otherwise, I didn't even mention it, and luckily there's nothing happening, but we are well into the hurricane season as well, so we won't even bring that up and bring that discussion into this point yet. But there is nothing currently heading our way when it comes to any hurricanes for the U.S. But time will be changing all of that soon enough. So we will keep everything updated there. But if you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, this is DopplerTownsWeather.com, and I will keep you updated as we roll into the month of June already. I mean, crazy, already halfway through the year.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Wow.
Every day it's something.
Let's see if I can bring us over. There we are. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know when those fires are going to end in Canada. That's for sure.
It doesn't look like anytime soon.
No. All right. Well, hey, don't work too hard. And I see why they call it Tornado Alley, huh?
Absolutely, guys. Have a good one.
All right. See you next week. Bye. All right. Not too shabby. We'll take it. Could be worse, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Let's introduce our guest for tonight. Please welcome the co-chair of the Autos for Autism event, Lisa Clark. Lisa, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Thanks for being here tonight.
Oh, I didn't have nothing else going on.
Yeah, I know. Hey, let me also mention that last week's guest, Kim Marquette, is also the other co-chair, right?
That's right. Yep.
You both
Yep.
do a remarkable job, that's for sure.
Yeah, and we're getting down to the minor, not the minor, but the minute details that have to be done in a certain timeline in order to be ready for next Wednesday night, which is goodie bag stuffing and Reds envelopes and all that. So
A lot of stuff. I know. A lot of preparation goes in. I mean, as soon as this one ends, you're already starting for the following year, really, aren't you?
well, yeah, next year's our 25th anniversary. So yeah, so that'll gonna be special.
24 years this year.
hmm
Tell me, how did you get involved with Autos for Autism, and how has your role evolved over the years?
I got involved primarily because my son was a student with Burgess School for Autism, and
Right.
I was on an annual canoe trip every year, and we'd come home on Monday, and we'd come rolling up Middle Belt, and I'd see this big car show. And I'm like, what is that? And I keep hearing about Autos for Autism. So it just worked out that the Pine River took its toll on us, and we decided we weren't going to do it anymore. And so that's when I joined the committee, and that was 2012, 2013.
Oh, wow.
And then Debbie Cross, who was the director then, needed to leave the group. And when I came in, she asked me to kind of be her protege and then take it over because nobody wanted the job. It's not easy. It's
No,
not
it isn't.
easy at all.
No.
So then I did 2014 through, I want to say 2018. Not sure when Kim agreed to be the co-director, but that because we were just getting so big. And so she took over raffles first. When she first came in, she was doing raffles and she just killed it. You know, she almost doubled what we were making in raffles in 1 year. She's amazing when it comes to that kind of stuff, to a lot of things, really. And so, yeah, I had to have that help, and she's been awesome. And we're kind of working in tandem. We're both focusing. We're trying to wrap the program right now, and this year the center article is about some of our more supportive car clubs that have been with us through the years, and then we're also going to be doing a few other fun things in the program this year, and we'll have a banner up with all the pages of the program on the left side of the stage the day of the show. So.
What do you think makes this event stand out more than other car shows?
Well,
I mean, it's
you
huge.
know, from my perspective, I think everybody gets a feeling of gratification and joy because it's not just hanging out for the sake of hanging out. You know, it's a great fundraiser. And it really helps with the classrooms, the students. It really makes a difference with the Berger program. So,
Now,
so that's, you know,
how does the event directly affect the community then? The money.
Say that again.
How does this event directly affect the community? And
So, well, it brings us together. That's for sure. Everybody loves this event. And it's kind of blossomed because we all network together. I'm also on the Garden City Business Alliance. Autos Committee does the car show portion of the chili cook-off. So it's just really helped to bring us all together and help each other out. And also, I think the community enjoys, I think everybody enjoys a chance to do something. You know, a lot of times when you've got, from my personal experience, people like my friends, what can I do? Just got the diagnosis. What can I do? And I really didn't have much of an answer for them until
Yeah.
this car show came along, and everybody's just so happy to get involved because of that, because it really does make a difference. And Berger is a Garden City Public Schools program. And so it directly affects members of our community that have children with autism.
Right.
And so especially the ones that are really in need of specialized instruction. So
I know over 25 years there's been so many special events, but can you share a real memorable one that I know it probably take a little bit to think of, but
my favorite year
yeah.
was the year we came back after the pandemic. So 2021. I think that was everybody's favorite year because we had one heck of a wonderful weather day. I think it might even have rained, but it didn't matter. I think we had over 400 cars that year.
Yeah.
And everybody was just so glad to be able to get back and be in the community and, you know, do something. And because it was outside, it was safer. And so that was definitely my favorite year.
And even
For that
during COVID, you still went on. You had online, right?
Yeah, we had, you know, Randy and I did that, Randy Hermans. And a few of us worked on it, but you know, that was kind of his baby. And we thought, well, we got to do something. We can't just do nothing. And it still managed to raise, I think we raised like 15,000 that year without even having a car show. So that was pretty cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
What can people look forward to this year? And you know, what are some of the things planned, and how can they get involved?
Well, they can get involved by coming, bringing money, and
Mhm.
you can also or PayPal us and buy our tickets for our raffle baskets. We've got some great raffle baskets coming. Buy some delicious smoked brisket or pulled pork or Kathy. I want to make sure I don't brutalize her name. Han Pelto, Jeff and Kathy Han Pelto. They're, let me try that again. Han Pelto. Kathy's Catering. So
Okay.
they've recently joined us, and Kathy's making chicken salad from scratch on croissant this year. That's going to be our deli sandwich.
Oh wow.
So
Mm.
that'll be good too.
Yeah.
And then we'll have brats and we'll have hot dogs as always. We always do beef franks. So come hungry so you can have dinner.
Yeah.
And then as far as what else they can look forward to, we've got that special raffle, which we'll talk about. And then we've got a lot of raffle baskets. We've got a couple of real special ones this year from the Hermats family, from Randy's family. We
Oh,
talked about that last year. So there's going to be one that's a Queen theme, the band Queen. And then there's another one that's a mix Kiss. I contributed to that when I got a Kiss magazine from 1978
oh my
off
God.
of eBay.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. So that'll be an interesting basket. And then we've got the wine cart. It's
Okay.
kind of personalized, or it's got the Autos for Autism logo on it. That'll be a cool
Mhm.
raffle. And then we've got a Tigers basket coming from J&J Taxes. Joe Bartley's donating. And I believe it's box seats with VIP parking. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
he-
They
Oh,
throw,
that's nice.
yeah.
yeah. And then, you know, I know we have some golf outings, or not golf outings, but golf packages, a couple of those. We've got lots of gift cards for restaurants. We can do a lottery tree. The baskets will be nice this year. I don't even know how many we have.
Wow. Good prizes there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then of course we
Money.
have merchandise. We have wonderful merchandise. So
Now, for those that don't know, let's just mention that we lost Randy. You want to talk a little bit about Randy? He did so much.
Yeah. So Randy and I were kind of like um yin and yang for a lot of the things that happen, especially this time of year. But Randy did. So when we moved to the middle school, for instance, he went out there and measured the whole area
Oh my,
and did the layout for the car striping for the parking.
wow.
And so we can use that, and we still use that top view that he drew out
Hmm.
every year. So we submit it to Buildings and Grounds, Jesse at Buildings and Grounds. What a nice guy. We send it over to him. You know who Jesse is?
I think if I saw him, I'd know him. I think.
Garden City Buildings and Grounds. He's a new director because Neil Green retired.
Yeah.
Um,
I have seen him.
Yeah. So we send them a list, like we just sent it out to them a couple days ago. And I mean, it's a tall order, 40
Yeah.
tables, 43 chairs, garbage cans. I mean, just the state school has to be brought over to the middle school.
Wow.
So they do all that for us. And then I guess, where were we at? How did I get on Jesse? Just things that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking
So-
about Randy.
Oh, Randy. I love that man so much. And it's been really hard to do this without him. I got to tell you, I've
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
struggling with it a lot. So, but Randy designed our logo. Randy did all of the dear friend letters, our sponsor package, the wording when we were going for our sponsors. He did an explanation letter about autism and the Berger program that would be included in that program. He set up the layout for our pre-registration, our participant pre-registration sheets. He wrote the waiver that's on the back of it. He did the list of our sponsors every year. He just did so much.
Wow.
So I miss him a lot. I know the family does.
He's
And
still involved though, right?
oh yeah. So Kyle did the design the dash plaque this year.
Mhm.
And it looks beautiful. Doug Marlowe got best of show. Uncle Doug that does the sauces.
Oh yeah.
That's who won best of show last year. I didn't realize that till after, but and so he took that over. Randy used to do that, and Kyle's taken over changing. We're still using Randy's boilerplate, We have to change the phrasing on the different letters, and Kyle takes care of that for us.
Mhm.
And then Paul, of course, is going to be our MC this year.
Oh yeah.
Like he was last year, and he did a great job.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And then Flo and Lauren will be working at the registration table this year. And Matt usually comes and helps, and wherever needed, he kind of floats and helps us with setup and whatever needs to happen, and then supports his brothers. And then Daniel will be there to cheer on and dance when Bonnie and the girls start.
Yeah.
So they'll all be there. And then also Randy's sisters were the ones that put together those baskets I talked about earlier, Michelle and Lisa.
Oh nice.
And so they're pretty excited about it. They've been texting me, and I got to go back and look at what they wrote to me today. But so they're all very involved, and they know how much it meant to Randy, and I sure know how much, and we all do.
Yeah.
And so he's really missed, and yeah, I want him back. This is hard to do without him. So,
Yeah.
but
Well,
we're doing it.
Yeah, you have a fantastic team of volunteers, I got to tell you. Oh my God.
Yeah, and it's funny because some people have had to leave, some people have moved out of state, but then someone else comes in. So, the team changes a little bit each time, but there are some key people that have been there since the very beginning that are still involved. And
Mhm.
Cecilia Nesbitt is
Yep.
probably our longest standing member right now, along with I believe Patrick and Sherry Crosby were involved since the beginning.
Mhm.
And who else here? From the very beginning, that's on the committee. That's pretty much it. And then there's a lot of us that have joined, and we've got a new member, Linda Dolan, who's been a real go-getter and getting out there and getting those sponsors. She's doing a great job, and
Awesome.
she's handling registration, pre-registration. So
That's great.
But yeah, but Randy, he's going to live on. You know, there's always going to be a part of him in this show,
Oh yeah.
and so and it's really important that we stay the course that he directed us, because I learned so much from him. We all did, about this and how to manage this, and it's all about making sure that you do the best you can to make everybody happy and be nice,
Right.
and just show everybody such a great time that they throw all their money at you. You know, that's what
Exactly.
we try to do. So,
I I have the raffle up here now, and you want to go ahead and talk about that a little bit?
sure.
Prizes.
So, yeah, Nikki Moore oversees our raffles, and she works with Katie and Ann Bradford. Katie, oh, I can't find her last name. It's good problem to have, to not remember all the last names of the people on your committee. But in any case, they put this raffle together. We're selling tickets in advance. They're 5 for 20 or $5 a piece. And you can win. Remember, we had the pizza oven last year?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So Gosney donated another one. This one's big, but it's not the monster that they donated last year. And I think that's probably good, because maybe it truly would be portable.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
And
So
the
that's first
bathroom.
prize. Yeah. And then second prize is kind of like a Blackstone or a griddle.
Mhm.
It's 4-burner gas griddle. And I'm not sure what the additional prizes are, but I'm sure they'll be good. And then third prize is a basket of cheer. And Kim Marquette helped them put that together. We have a source for that kind of thing, for the cheer, which has been invaluable over the years.
All
So,
these tickets will be available at the event itself.
yes, and you don't have to be present to win. And Nikki is available if you want to get tickets in advance of the show. You can send a private message through our Facebook account, or you can email me or text me, or reach out to me. My phone number is all over everything. It's on
I
the
I have your
page.
phone number. I'm going to put it up right there. There we go.
Okay. Yes, you can reach out to me. I'll put you in touch with Nikki, or you can just come to the show and get your tickets.
Yeah,
But you don't have to be present. So,
that'd be the best way.
yeah, I put them on Facebook today. I'm like, oh, I got to get rid of these 40 tickets. I just wanted 8 people, the first 8 people. But then my friends are like, I'll buy all of them. I'm like, well, wait, so
Great,
I
great.
got, yeah, so we're gonna,
We just got to
yeah,
make sure Doppler Town gives us good weather too.
yeah, it's looking like it won't be 100, so that's always good.
There's been some hot ones, I'll tell you.
Last year was pretty hot.
Yeah,
So,
pretty brutal.
yeah, I just would like it to be decent weather this year. A lot of work went into the kids' merchandise. Look at this stuff.
Yeah,
Isn't it beautiful?
they made all this stuff. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. So Kelly, and I'm going to murder her name, so I'm going to try to pronounce it. Kelly Kozakowski, a newer member of the committee. She's always been involved. She's in the Berger program.
Right.
She works closely with Patrick Crosby from the wood shop.
Mhm.
And so if you look closely, that flower is made out of bent beer caps.
Okay, I was wondering what these were made out of. We have several of these. Now, are
Yeah,
these
the flower on the top
available
left.
to buy, or are these available?
Yes, they're going to be available to purchase at the merchandise table under the raffle tent on the day of show.
Okay,
And
this
then
barrel is awesome.
look at the barrel. And
Yeah.
that's not even in our special raffles. That's a different raffle altogether.
Wow.
So that is Patrick Crosby's work, and it looks really cool. Do you see the Autos for Autism logos in the middle of it?
Yes,
It's got twinkle lights underneath.
that's really cool.
And yeah, and there's a bolt that's going through that center part, so that keeps the table so that the glass won't just fall off. So
Oh,
that's good.
Yeah.
And
That's
then look at that. Look at how pretty those blue flowers are on the bottom. I really like the colors they chose. So the kids bent the caps, and then they did patterns. And then they stenciled that welcome onto the serving tray there. And I mean, look at all this cute stuff, a recorker for the wine. And They worked really hard this year on the merchandise. There's a lot of really nice stuff. They also did some stuff at Transition Center. I'm not sure if you got pictures of that in here. This is more of what Pat and Kelly's group did.
There's
I like the wine cork. Those are,
that's
cup. What do they call it? Coasters.
look at all these. Wow.
Look, isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
I know.
Now those are all
So
caps, Ben?
those are all made from beer caps. Yep, painted beer caps.
Gosh. Wow.
Isn't that a cute idea?
Very, very cool.
So they're sturdy. You can put these outside, I'm guessing,
Yep.
or inside. And I just think they're gorgeous. And
Yeah.
just how much, look at that. Look at the martini glass. Isn't that cute? And it's really did a nice job.
How
So,
ingenious. I mean, that's
so
real.
bring money because there's lots of pretty stuff to buy. And then
stuff.
the transition center had a real cute idea. So they made outside lawn decor. And what they did is they used old plates, saucers, teacups,
Okay.
and they made them into a flower.
Oh, wow.
And I don't think we have a picture of it here, so that everybody's gonna need to come to the show and see them. But they're really cute. You stick them in the ground, and they're made out of like vintage teacups and saucers, and then a plate behind it, and it's a flower.
I
When
think
you
one year
put it
they made the yard Yahtzee. Remember the yard Yahtzee game? We
Yes.
we bought one of those. That was cool.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Hopefully Patrick Crosby sees this and decides to start making them again because I thought it was a real cute idea too.
I think there'd be a big,
So,
yeah,
and speaking of Pat and Sherry Crosby, they're retiring this year.
really.
Yes, but not from Autos for Autism, just from the Berger program. So,
Okay.
which is awesome because that means they'll have more time spent working on this.
Yeah.
But they have 2 grandchildren they're planning on devoting a lot of their time to. So
Awesome.
we're pretty happy for them.
Well, there's a lot going on, that's for sure. And you've really done a good job, you and your entire staff. So
Appreciate that. We're doing our best, but we're just parents and teachers. We're not some big deal. So if we make mistakes, if you guys notice, just know that and if you have any constructive criticism, you are welcome to come and join the committee.
I would never criticize. Hey,
We can always use more members.
I'm
So,
honored again to be another judge. I really appreciate being asked. And
yeah.
Mike-
And Mario is going to be your personal driver. He's going to bring his cart. He's going to take you and your lady and
beautiful.
whoever else needs a ride. Okay.
We appreciate that as well.
Yeah. And we're hoping that Jason Carr shows up. We'll see if he does.
Yeah, we'll see if he comes out there. I'm sure he might. He's all over the place.
Yeah, like I don't know how many times I gotta apologize for last year. I've sent him so many messages. He finally, are you gonna come? But he finally did. You keep getting that same static answer, but he finally did say, "Lisa, I'm gonna do my best to be there." So
Yeah, I think he will. I think he will.
yeah,
It's huge. It's a great event, great cause. And
yeah,
then the raffle, don't forget about the raffle. There's all the information there.
and yeah, we got 50-50 too. Yeah, so there's lots of opportunities to win great prizes, great food, and merchandise, and some of the most beautiful cars in the area will be there.
And if you
Lot of
can't
them.
make it to donate, you can go online at autosforautismgc.com, right? Make a
That's right. If
donation.
you can't make it and you still want to be involved and donate, you can donate right on our website. There's a
Right.
QR code right there.
Yeah,
You
just
can use that to get to our site. Yeah.
watch this back and you can scan it, freeze the frame, and you're good to go. Anything else you want to mention?
No,
I
I'm
know
just
you
looking forward.
You had a
Go
rocking
ahead.
night last night, huh? Hurt went and saw Hurt.
Oh, it was so much fun. We got to ride a rickshaw downtown, which was a blast. And yeah, me and 5 of my girlfriends. So it was a fun night. Stayed at the Hollywood Casino.
Oh,
I'm a
nice.
little blurry today.
Yeah. Well, look,
And then
good for
also
you're going to need
go
it.
ahead. Yeah, so Music in the Park is 3 days. The first one's 3 days after our
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
So, and I'll be at that too. Chase and I'll be there.
We'll be
So,
there. Mike and I will be there, and we're all going to be off that night too. So we always take that night off.
good. And so there's our promo. There's everything you need for our show. And it's a week from Monday. Can you believe it?
No, My God.
Yeah, me neither.
Where is the
Fact-
time going?
Yeah, I got a program I got to go work on. So can I go now?
All right.
Man, we got a lot
Thank you.
going on right now.
Thank you so much for coming on, and best of luck, and we'll see you next Monday.
Yeah, week from Monday. Good
Week-
weather, please. Good.
All right. Take care, Lisa.
Okay, bye now.
Night. All right. Oh, man, that is a big event, Mike.
Yes, it is.
Huge, huge. Okay, moving on. And we'll mention the Autos for Autism information again at the end of the show, so stand by for that. The next city council meeting is going to be Monday, June 9th at 7 p.m. in the council chambers located 6,000 Middlebelt Road. Remember, these are meetings are a good way for you to get involved and voice any concerns that you might have as well. Let's see. We give a shout out to some people in there watching tonight. Basil Mohammed, how you doing? Dennis Dykman, the carpet guy. Michael Bingle's in there. Ed Wilhite from Hogg's Backyard Barbecue. How you guys doing? Mike Leica from Aquachem Solutions. Also Barb Reddy. Hi, Barb. Annette McNeil is in there. Let's see who else. Levon Wilhite from Hogg's Backyard Barbecue. How you doing? And several others that I can't quite see who's in there, but we appreciate you all watching tonight.
Barb Reddy was just chosen Quantian of the Year.
Oh, really? Congratulations, Barb. That's awesome. Quantian of the Year. Wow, quite a title.
She did a lot.
Are you ready, Mike?
I am ready.
All right, let's get to some announcements here. You get your calendars ready. Got a lot of stuff going on, so stand by.
Okay, it's time for some announcements.
You
So
say
let's
you're
get Mike
gonna
in here.
leave.
Mike,
You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die.
All right.
What you got for me tonight,
You
Gary?
don't want to join the Harmony Town?
No. Radcliffe Center summer hours
Yeah.
starting June 10th.
Yeah.
They're going to be open on Monday to Thursday from 9 to 2.
Yep.
Spaceport is closing for the summer on May 22nd. It's already closed.
Yep. That's closed. It is. Yeah. But this only affects Radcliffe programs. This doesn't affect like the dance and the veterans.
No.
That's still going to be open their regular hours.
Yeah. Chat at the Rec. Looking for some good discussions? Stop by the Radcliffe Center to chat over coffee or tea. Meet us at 1751 Radcliffe Street. Learn about the Senior Center and events here. Any questions, call 734-793-1850.
Yep.
Garden City Park and Recreation, new dashboard advertisements. They're pretty good size. 1 year for $185, 2 years for $235, and 3 years for $265. Email or call us at parksandgardencitymi.org.
Yeah. 8 foot by 3 foot banner. That's good size.
Yeah. Straight Farmhouse has a plethora of activities going. We're going to mention some of them tonight. I beat you this week.
Yep.
6221 Merriman Road in Garden City. They're open Wednesdays and Saturdays for tours from from noon to 3 p.m.
Yep.
The original Garden City janitorial service. Professional cleaning services, commercial and office cleaning, certified musical and dental facility cleaning, medical and dental facility cleaning,
Mm-hmm.
disinfectant, fogging, reliable, though thorough and professional. You can contact them at 734-564-5777.
Yeah. Limited time. You get 20% off first visit.
Yeah.
That's good.
Ace Masonry. This is one of our standard ones, 30 years experience.
Yep.
With brick, block, and stone. Jay Piner is the owner. Contact him at 734-469-0633 to set up an appointment. When the scaffolding comes down, the only thing left to stand on is the craftsmanship.
That's a great line.
Tech Talk with Julie. Drop in Thursdays from 9 to 12. Appointments are made by calling 734-793-1850. Get help with your laptop, your phones, Android and iPhones, email, or any tech issue you would like to discuss. This is for ages 50 and older. Dirty carpets, standard couches, stained couches, we've got you covered. The carpet cleaner. Call or text us at 734-299-6496.
Yeah, he does a plethora of stuff too.
Yeah. The Notary Babe sent Shannon Coffee. For all your notary needs, call her at 734-469-8821.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne County Veteran Services are every Tuesday and Thursday from 8:30 to 4:30. So that's even going to, you can make appointments even after the Radcliffe Center closes at 2.
Right.
They're still going to be open. Call them at 313-506-0302 to make an appointment.
Yep.
And American Legion Department of Veteran Affairs every Tuesday from 9 to 2.
9 to 3.
Right, 9 to 3. Sorry
Mhm.
about that.
That's okay. It's kind of small.
Yeah. Parents' night out, $20 per child, $10 per sibling. It's open for ages 5 to 12. They have games, crafts, and pizza. It's on Fridays from 5:30 to 9.
Okay. That's
Any
right.
questions, call 714-793-1830.
Yep.
Volleyball parent meeting, Friday, June 6th. That's coming up like tomorrow.
Yeah.
For all girls that are interested in playing volleyball for 25 to 26 school year. Garden City Park Community Mural.
That's tomorrow too.
Yeah, Friday, June 6th from 4 to 6
Yeah.
and 6 to 8.
Be up there.
There are 5 spots for each time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 4 to 6 and 6 to 8.
Right.
Just show up. They'll give you a paintbrush.
Yeah. Okay, Neighborhood Watch. Next meeting is June 10th. They meet on the second Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. in the Garden City Police Department. Come sing with us. The men's chorus, fun and easy, Harmony Town Chorus. And they're good. We got 7:30 to 10 p.m. at Michael Lutheran Church, 3003 Hannon Road. That's just north of Michigan Avenue, I think.
Yeah. In Wayne. June 10th.
Yep.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Inspire Theater presents The Curious Savage by John Patrick from June 13th to the 29th. For more information, go to inspiretheater.com and you can get your tickets at ticketleap.com.
Yeah, from what I understand, a lot of those performances have already sold out, so you're going to want to call ahead for sure.
Yeah. Wayne Road Cruise, one of John Nicholson's babies on Westland on June 14th from 2025. Okay, Westland Historical Society is planning their 4th annual yard sale, June 14th from 10 to 4. Treasures, crafts, vendors, food truck, and vintage cars. Westland Historical Village Park, 857 North Wayne Road in Westland. You know, Autos for Autism. You and I will be there.
Yeah.
It's from 4 to 9 at the Garden City Middle School. It's a big one. Bonnie and the Working Girls are going to be doing the music. They've got raffles and lots of prizes. Motorcycles are welcome. Berger Autistic School Association presents the 24th
Yeah.
annual.
Wow. And they got some real good prizes too. They're going to be raffling off.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah.
What Lisa said.
Yeah.
Free summer school credit recovery up to 2 credits. Registered June 16th. Classes will be held at Cambridge. Attendance is strictly enforced.
Good old summer school.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Spaceport Gaming Camp. June 16th to June 19th, $84 for residents, $94 for non-residents. It's open for ages 8 to 12, and it runs on Monday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Music in the Park. The first one will be June 19th.
Yeah.
John Smith will be performing. Then that also one's on July 17th with Magic Bus, and August 21st with Smith Factor. You can shop at our Bisbee vendor event from 4 to 9. Band starts at 6:30. There's going to be a lot of organizations and stuff that'll have stuff for you to shop at and information about joining and so forth. I know both the Lions Club and the Kiwanis are going to be present.
Yeah, they'll have a table there. Yeah, it's a big event too. 3 big bands too. Really good.
Yeah. Independence Day lunch. Join the Senior Center for an afternoon full of delicious food and community. $10 per person, July 1st at Radcliffe Center on the patio. Starts at 12 p.m. It's ages 50 and older. Summer Camp. Garden City Parks and Recreation presents their summer camp from June 23rd to August 7th, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, ages 6 to 11. Week 1 is June 23rd to 26th. Week 2 is July 7th to July 10th. So they're taking a week off there for the 4th. Week 3 is July 21st to July. Actually, they're every other week. Residents charge $8 and non-residents $94. And the last one is August 4th to August 7th.
Yeah, it's a new location too this year at the Radcliffe Center. Well, it's a
Garden
big
City,
too.
the Garden City Garden Club presents the Garden Walk Saturday, July 12th from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. You can either just tour the gardens or you can stop by for lunch afterwards.
Yep.
At the
Larson's and Lucky Dog.
right.
Pre-sale tickets are $20, includes lunch. 15 no lunch included. Tickets a day of the walk, $20, no lunch. So it's best to get your tickets now. You get a lunch too.
Yeah.
All right.
Haven of Love Dog Rescue presents their 2nd annual charity golf outing, 100,000 shootout, Saturday, July 19th at the Links at Gateway. What else do we got there? Shootout, hole in one.
Yeah. Raffle prizes, dinner after golf.
Yeah.
Hot dog and pop at the turn. All kinds of stuff going on. Call Lori.
Okay, Lucky Squirrel Garden, downtown Garden City's Lucky Squirrel. Next one will be July 19th. Free admission. It's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Craft and vendor show. These are always big. They have
a lot of vendors.
A lot of vendors.
Yeah. What, 150 tables, 125, 50 tables?
Something like that, yeah. Karaoke party. The Los Amigos of Westland presents a karaoke party on Sunday, July 22nd with great food, margaritas, draft beer on the patio of DJ Big Tech. It's from 5 p.m. until 9 o'clock p.m. And they're located at 7667 North Wayne Road in Westland.
Yeah. June 22nd. Yeah.
Tipton Academy's 8th annual rummage sale, July 24th to 26th. They're accepting donations now. Please message me to schedule a donation. And I can't read the fine print on that.
Brought to you by Tipton. They're located at 29205 Florence in Garden City.
Right.
Yeah.
Princess Dance Party, make a craft, listen to a story, have a snack, learn and perform a new dance. It's only costs $10. It's going to be on Thursday, June 24th. It's open for ages 4 to 7. There is a dress code.
Yep. Wear your favorite dance or princess outfit.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
This is Don's other big one. Save the date. Sunday is 24th. Cruz and Hines.
Yeah.
End of summer lunch. Garden City Senior Center presents an end of summer lunch, $10 per person, September 12th to 25th, from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. It's going to be at the Radcliffe Center patio, ages 50 and older. Join us for lunch. Get ready for the rec center's fall hours with an end of summer lunch. Enjoy some barbecue and hang out with others. You going to be able to go to that?
No, I haven't. Have you?
I've never gone to it before.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I might have to check it out.
Detroit Princess Riverboat
Yeah.
lunch. This is $63 per person. It's on September 18th. Parts from the Radcliffe Center and Towers. There's going to be bus transportation down there, buffet style lunch, and riverboat cruise experiences. Again, ages 50 and older. Get tickets online at www.gardenCity.mi.org/parks/senior trips. Register deadline is August 17th.
Yeah. Yeah. Get registered. That's going to be a nice trip.
Yeah.
Hope for good weather.
August 17th. Yeah. Should have it.
And that's all I got.
Okay.
Did you get your mark?
Yeah, I got my hair cut. I had to go to a new barber, but I got my hair cut. Yeah, Barry's still not taking appointments anymore
No.
since his wife died.
Yeah.
Baby shower if you want to make donations to it, the Kiwanis is having a baby shower on July 10th.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a park cleanup on July 21st. There's going to be a community service pancake breakfast with the Garden City Kiwanis, the Garden City Lions, and I still haven't got to talk to Garden City Rotary, but I'm sure they'll send some people to participate. It's going to be at the greens areas between the Oxfellows Hall and
The museum.
the museum.
House.
Yeah.
Mike Lika says, end of summer lunch. I haven't even gotten the pool yet. You and a lot of others.
Yeah, we got a pool we haven't used for 3 years. If you want to come over and take the cover off, and you can participate anytime.
Yeah, jeez. Oh,
What else I got?
well, height, happy Thursday.
Maybe shower. I mentioned that. The breakfast, June 13th, summer kickoff. June 21st, park cleanup at 9. Oktoberfest, that's the big event that's going to be the day before our community service pancake breakfast on October 12th.
Oh, you are having the pancake breakfast? Is that a go now?
I think so. Yeah, we're still planning and organizing it, but yeah, I've got a commitment from 4 members of the Kiwanis that want to help me on it.
Yeah.
I still have to talk to the Rotary. I'm gonna meet with Matt and Collins from the Livonia
Mhm.
Lions Club, and we're gonna on Saturday after Ron Showalter's celebration of life over at the church
Mhm.
at Methodist Church,
Yeah.
and plan out an agenda and so forth.
Yeah. So you'll have more information on that to be continued.
Yes.
And with that said, I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Podcast. Yeah.
We want to thank Lisa Clark, co-chair of the Autos for Autism, for some great information. I want to put that up once again. Let me find it. There we go. I think I got it. There we go. It's going to be Monday, June 16th. Bonnie and the Working Girls are going to be there. So make sure you come, bring some money, a lot of raffles, a lot of good prizes. If you can't make it and you'd like to donate, you can go online at Autos for Autism autosforautismgc.com. That's Garden City. And Lisa's phone number, once again, 734-323-3010, or Kim Marquette, 734-812-1559. And they would appreciate it. They do a great job. Also, big thank you to my fantastic co-host, Dr. Tom and Mike Jones. Great
You're
job.
welcome.
Always. Remember, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on Facebook, so we hope that you'll catch it at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late, by going to facebook.com/GCChat. And feel free to share the show with your friends as well. Also, catch us on our YouTube channel. Just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. You'll find not only this show, but all our past shows as well. Click on the live tab at the top of the page. And please subscribe. Click the subscribe button to the channel. We would appreciate that as well. And at the end of all of our shows, Mike and I like to thank all the healthcare workers, first
Absolutely.
police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We cannot thank you enough, and be safe. We want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every day. And whenever you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. Any final thoughts, Mike?
No, just take care of the people you care about and yourself by getting vaccinated.
Yes, sir. Remember, the success of a community depends on the community. So we want you to please support your local businesses as well. And please don't hesitate, like Mike said, vaccinate. Remember, you're not only protecting yourself, but others as well. And Mike, if you see something,
Say something.
that's right. We need to look out for one another out there. For all your weather information, make sure you head on over to DrTomsWeather.com. It's got a great user-friendly website over there. And he'll keep you up to date on the air quality. I guess it's pretty bad out there, so you want to check that out. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to contact any of us here at the chat for any reason, once again, email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. Let us know how we're doing and what you'd like to see more of. We will see you right back here live on Facebook and YouTube next Thursday, June 12th, for show number 710 at 8 p.m. with our guest, Lieutenant Michael Shaw from the Michigan State Police. You've probably seen Lieutenant Shaw. He's been on TV quite a bit lately with the accidents and all that going on. So
Reminds me that one of our old friends, Bruce Shipke, who recently retired from the police department, is having some real medical issues lately.
yeah, our prayers are with him. We're thinking of you, Bruce. So take care, my friend.
Yes.
Remember, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/GCChat. And on our YouTube channel, just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. Be sure to smash that subscribe button. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your week. Stay safe. Thanks for watching, and good night.
Good night.
Take care, Mike. See you next week.
Yes, sir.
All right.